Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Chicago Fire star clears up this rumored 51 romance, and we're relieved. Lila Novak, Jocelyn Houdin, has really made a splash on Chicago Fire. She has become part of one of the show's most beloved duos with Violet, Hanako Greensmith, and she brings a bubbly energy to 51 that had been lacking in recent seasons. There's a lot about Novak that we still don't know, which is something Jocelyn Houdin addressed in a recent TV Line interview. The actress teased out various plot threads that will develop in season 13, including her character's tragic past. The one plot thread she felt comfortable laying to bed, though, was the prospect of romance between Novak and Chief Dom Pascal, Dermot Mulroney. Novak has been flirty with the 51 chief on a few occasions, and there seems to be a connection that surpasses that of a typical boss and employee dynamic. Houdin acknowledged this, but felt that her character does not see a romantic future with Pascal. "I think Novak sometimes just shoots things out into the world," the actress explained. "Like she works hard, she plays hard. I don't know if she takes too much stock into little comments like that, but I think underneath, there's a lot of playfulness and humor and levity to this character." She confirmed a real connection between Novak and Pascal, but likened it more to a mentor and student. "I think a relationship with the chief more so in a mentorship way is where her true thoughts lie," Houdin told the outlet. "We're glad, frankly. A romance between Novak and Pascal would have been messy at best and questionable at worst. Both have proven to be strong characters in their own right, and we feel they'd be better served as peers than lovers." Novak's love life has been a bit of a mystery to fans, barring a quick hookup with Stella Kid's cousin, but light will be shed upon this time in future episodes. There is something that comes up, eventually, that gives us more of a sneak peek into her past and life and relationships, the actress revealed, and that might help answer that question a little. It's not all about romance, of course. Novak's strongest connection on the show thus far has been with Violet, and Houdin doubled down, citing it as the most important anchor in Novak's life at the moment. The secret to the Novak and Violet dynamic, in Houdin's opinion, is balance. Violet has a lot of responsibility, and she's experienced a lot of darkness, the actress posited. "I think that's why sometimes my character's light and flippant in some moments. It's definitely proven effective. As for the darkness in Novak's own life, well, we are going to have to wait to get more information." Houdin told the outlet that she was unaware of plans to delve into her character's past, but hopes that Chicago Fire does at some point in the future. "We do too, especially given how the brief taste we got showcased a very different and very surprising side of the character." For weeks, Chicago Fire fans have been buzzing over whispers of a possible new romance at Firehouse 51. A few stolen glances, an extra-long hug, and a handful of cryptic social media posts were all it took to send speculation into overdrive. But now one of the show's stars has spoken out, and the truth might be even more interesting than the rumor itself. The fire that sparked the rumors. It all started when behind-the-scenes photos surfaced of Cara Kilmer, who plays Sylvie Brett, and Alberto Rosend, who plays Blake Gallo, laughing together on set. A particular shot of them sitting close on a fire truck led fans to wonder, could something be brewing between Brett and Gallo? With Brett newly single following Casey's departure and Gallo still recovering from his past relationships, the theory didn't seem too far-fetched. Then the show's Instagram account fanned the flames, posting a picture of the two with the teasing caption, "What happens when sparks fly at 51? That was all it took for the fandom to explode. Were we about to see Brett move on with Gallo? Putting out the flames. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your perspective, Rosend himself has now set the record straight, and it looks like fans can put their theories to rest. Speaking at a recent press junket, the actor laughed off the rumors, saying, "I love Cara. We have a blast working together. But Brett and Gallo? I don't think that's in the cards." Rosend clarified that their on-screen chemistry stems from their real-life friendship. "She's an amazing scene partner. We joke around all the time, and I think that's why people see that camaraderie. But there's nothing romantic there, at least, not that I've been told," he added with a grin. Why fans are mostly relieved. While some shippers were excited by the idea of a Brett Gallo pairing, the majority of the fandom let out a collective sigh of relief. For many, the idea of Brett rebounding with a much younger, still maturing firefighter just didn't sit right. Brett, who has been through her fair share of heartbreak, most notably with Matt Casey, deserves a partner who matches her in life experience and emotional readiness. Gallo, on the other hand, is still navigating his own romantic struggles, including his previous entanglements with Violet Mikami and Gianna Mackey. Throwing him into another relationship, especially with someone as established as Brett, could have felt rushed and forced. Plus, there's the unspoken truth that many Chicago Fire fans are still holding out hope for a Brettsy reunion. Casey may be gone, but he's never truly gone in the hearts of the viewers. Until the show definitively closes that chapter, any new love interest for Brett is bound to be met with skepticism. What's next for Brett and Gallo? So, if romance isn't on the table, what's next for these two fan-favorite firefighters? According to Rosend, their evolving friendship will take center stage. Gallo and Brett have a lot of scenes coming up where they support each other, but in a totally platonic way. I think fans will like seeing them work as friends and colleagues rather than love interests. This actually makes a lot of sense. Brett has always taken on a bit of a mentor role at 51, and Gallo, despite his youthful energy, has moments where he seeks guidance. It could be refreshing to see a storyline that focuses on mutual support without forcing romance into the mix. A trend in the right direction. If nothing else, the handling of this rumor proves that Chicago Fire is being mindful of how it approaches relationships in Firehouse 51. The show has been known to dive headfirst into dramatic pairings, but it seems like the writers are taking a more measured approach this time. Instead of throwing characters together for the sake of drama, they're focusing on developing their individual arcs. For Brett, that might mean more time adjusting to life without Casey and exploring what truly makes her happy. For Gallo, it could mean more growth in his firefighting career and personal life before he jumps into another romance. The final word. While a Brett Gallo romance might have been an interesting twist, it's probably for the best that the show isn't heading in that direction. With so many other compelling storylines unfolding at Firehouse 51, there's plenty to keep fans entertained without shaking up the dynamics with a controversial relationship. As for Rosend, he had one last message for fans. Keep watching. Just because Brett and Gallo aren't a thing doesn't mean there won't be some surprises. This season is packed with big moments. So while we may not see a Brett Gallo love story anytime soon, we can expect plenty of action, drama, and maybe even a few other unexpected romances. Because at Firehouse 51, you never know when sparks will fly.